Hi guys, welcome back to round 4. So initially when I just jumped on the game, I realised that the Japanese have left India open. Problem is we've got no troops to do anything about that, so that's a shame. It would have been nice. I guess the closest troop, we've got a transport ship here that we could to 3 turns away, but yeah, that's no good for us really. Shame. Okay, for now, let's look at the responses. Do we get any responses? Okay. So a quick look at then the moves that were made. I said, yeah, Japanese have moved out of Japan, out of India. Looks like they're ring. What are they doing? Yeah, strange. I've not taken back anything around here, which I expected. I've not pushed out here yet. They're being pretty slow about it. Looks like they're building on water though. So, yeah, we possibly might see an attack on the Americans. On this side though, there is good news for us at least. They are actually attacking properly. They've got transports now, they've got some destroyers in the water. They have troops ready to go. So yeah, it's looking up. There is movement on this side, which is good news for me. So yeah, hopefully we can coordinate with the American player to get some attacks going on Germany, because we're going to need to pretty soon, I'd say, given the state of the Russian front. But yeah, let's carry on. So we're going to have to do. Might as well throw a tank in there, I guess. Why not? I guess again the plan for me probably here is to try and take Caucasus. Yeah, I think I want to throw everything I have into Caucasus. Leave West Russia with maybe like 1 infantry unit to prevent a blitz attack and keep Russia safe. Possibly reinforce Archangel slightly as well. I think I'd like to stack, if I can, stack Caucasus. Yeah, we'll see. So let's just do the attack here. Let's get rid of all this. Clear this out. The problem is if I want to attack the Ukraine, but we can't because we've got. It's pretty much a bait there because we've got 8 tanks sitting here, aircraft knocking about. There's a lot of tanks that could counterattack into Ukraine. So whatever we attack with, we can't win this. The counterattack is going to destroy us. So we're going to play it a little bit safer. Pile into. Caucasus. Yeah, it's not a huge amount. That's about all we can attack, really. Could go for a tank here, but it's, yeah. Is that really worth it? Let's just do that. Let's throw in a little curveball. So 1, 2, okay. So we're gonna have an infantry sitting in here. Move this guy up a bit. I think we'll have to pull out of the. Let's cancel one of those guys as well. Put an infantry back here. Move these artillery into Russia, and then do it that way. Okay, let's do that. Shame. So we're just hoping to trade here, 4 for 6. Which we did. Okay, cool. Bit annoying we couldn't take it though. It's a shame. Okay. Right, let's put you guys back. There. Alright, so we're holding. what I guess we could expect now is a big attack on West Russia, and they're combining all the tanks up, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see what he's planning. I think he'll definitely try and take the Archangel, which is going to be a bit of a hassle to deal with, really, but do that when it comes. Good news is the Japanese have backed off, and the Caucasus, that they should have really had everything coming this way now and like started to pressure this way, which is what a human player would do. But obviously the AI is not quite that good, so yeah, we've been let off the hook here. I think with this Japanese player. Right. Everything to Russia. Alright, well we're holding at least, that's the main thing. We're holding, we've got some troops on the ground, we're not completely out of the game yet. We've still got the most attack power, which is good news at this stage of the game particularly. Yeah, Russia are at 44, so we're not far behind Germany. I think just the key now is to, yeah, hope the Americans do get involved properly, so we're in the area now, we've got a bit of a fleet going. Now the British job is just to mass some transports, and we'll just keep the pressure on France. Keep Russia as strong enough as we can. It's looking like in 2 turns time we should start really pressuring Germany on this side. So if Russia can hold with strength for 2 turns, we've got a chance. I guess what we could do actually, if we can... what might be an idea here is if we take one of these islands off the Japanese, build an industrial complex on it, that would be awesome, because we can start reinforcing things and like harassing the Japanese down here. That could be good. We've got 2 transports already waiting here. Oh no, 3 actually, yeah, 3. So that actually should be enough. We've got enough fleet, we've got enough transports to start doing the convoys over to France. So really, our IPC now is going to be purely about reinforcing, just adding more troops here, and then we'll go spend something down here to try and take back India, get back India, start harassing the Japanese, take away their IPC. That'd be cool. So hopefully we can do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens for the German turn, and I'll be back for Britain. Okay, so let's see what Germany have been up to. Oof. That's a lot of tanks. That is a lot of tanks. Hang on, let's just check. I can't initially see what's been done. He's moved... Okay. So that's been shipped in, I'm assuming. Okay. Did you see what I tried to do? Raid. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think he's just stockpiling for now. Okay. Does he say that every single time? It feels to me like they send a note every single turn. Because I've got that as a new notification, so I think he's just... Is he confirming? I don't know. Each turn he's confirming his moves, I guess. I don't know. But Germany's looking a little bit scary now. The one good thing is he's got not many infantry on the ground, so anything he takes he's going to have to pay for with tanks, which is good. Yeah, not bad. I also like the fact that the Japanese are not pushing any of the territories, the Allied territories, and they've abandoned India. I think I mentioned this last time, but yeah, that's a very strange play. I think Matt mentioned he was kind of annoyed at Japan for doing that, which makes sense, because yeah, they've done one good thing this game so far, that's take India. The rest of it's been pretty, so far now, it's been pretty sloppy. We'll have to see what happens in the next few turns. But anyway, Britain, let's crack on. So, Morocco is a target for this episode. We'll be landing there shortly, and then I guess we're thinking about just... I was toying with the idea of putting an industrial complex... Where is it? What press is this? Just Union of South Africa, okay. Yeah, we were toying with the idea of putting a complex down here and possibly churning out a few things, you know, to deal with India, and maybe think about a retake. We have the transports now available. We've got enough transports in the area. We'll have, once we take Morocco, we'll have 3, which should be enough to apply decent pressure to France and Germany. Let's do the math, and so yeah, 9. It's 21 IPC per turn to keep the pressure on France, which means we've got a spare 5 IPC. Oh, no we don't. We've got to spare 2 IPC. So that's not going to help us much. So in fact, I guess we'd be better off. I think maybe then the play here is to use the infantry that we've got here, and just try and hold Africa if we can with these 2 infantry, and then we've got to spend over here, possibly get another transport, because we can't do a lot. Yeah, with that amount of IPC, there's not much we can do really there. Yeah, shame. I think for now let's restock. I guess we could. I'm just thinking for a turn we're still going to be gathering our forces because we've got this transport to move over. That's all this turn. Move these guys up. Move these guys. Is there any planes? Yeah, there's a plane. Yeah. I can't leave this transport undefended here because that plane will probably take it out. So I'm going to have to leave a cruiser there. At least, maybe even the cruiser and destroyer here. It's going to be like a couple of turns before we're ready to actually engage. So in that time, let's put one. Let's put one in. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. And we can just do a few more bits here as well, so we can. So adding an extra infantry unit, we are ready. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. We're just prepping for future rounds here. That's all it is. So combat move. Let's do it. In fact, we may as well just throw everything in there. Just use a plane. Why not? Just do it. I'll throw the destroyers up top. So we're gonna have an aircraft carrier here with a cruiser. So yeah, it's all good. Ooh, okay. This is tempting. Take out the carrier. That's a free shot at a carrier. The only danger there is the battleships coming back to have a look. What would you reckon? Cruiser, aircraft carrier, 2 fighters, and the transport. Yeah. Dangerous, to say the least, I would say, on that one, for a cruiser. It's such a shame we don't have an infantry unit just spare here somewhere to drop into India. Such a shame. That'd be so nice. It's a free take of India. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this fleet here now. I feel like we need to be harassing the Japanese around here. I tell you what we could do is go pick up the infantry from Australia and then try and take out East Indies or Borneo. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I think in terms of combat with them, that should be all. Double checking. All right, let's do it. Hopefully gets killed on the bombardment. Nope. Okay, clean though. So those infantry now will move eastward and just try and take out as many territories as they can for the British. So we're going to need the IPC, ideally. So let's stack everything here, move you guys up. There we go. Transports in position, good. So we finally got these British troops in America into the right place. Right, these guys. Let's get these guys moving. So we're not in range. We've got to make sure we stay out of range of the battleships. I think that's the key thing here. The main fleet is up in the north. Well, it's split, but it's northern. So we stay on the low side, pick up this infantry. Maybe 2 actually. Pick up the second one over here as well. And try and take something around here would be good. Yeah, there we go. I think that should do it. Rotation. Okay. So next turn we can possibly put an infantry or 2 there, just to kind of help out with securing Africa. Because losing this would be a big blow. I think it's gonna have to be Matt that takes it by the looks of it. But yeah. Okay. Prepping units for the future. There we go. So just before I end the turn, I'll just quickly sign off. So again, this will be the routine now. Will be end the turn. We'll follow the AI moves, and then I'll commentate on them next episode. Yeah, it's looking alright. I mean, the big threat now is the Germans, obviously taking Russia. We've got troops on the ground, which is good. I'm just thinking I'm wondering what he's going to go for. I'm tempted to try and take out this, take out the Ukraine. The problem is I've got to make sure I keep an eye on how far these tanks can move, because taking the Ukraine I'm going to get counter-attacked and wiped out. I think maybe the smart move is just to back off to possibly Russia and just counter-attack every move. From Russia we can hit all these three, Archangel, West Russia and Caucasus. So if he makes one big attack we can counter-attack with all we've got from Russia, so that might be the better move. Possibly even trying to pressure India quickly. That's risky because we're obviously diverting troops away from Russia, but India's so weak right now. That could be a play. That would be nice to retake India for the British. That'd be great. It might not be possible. My heart sunk then. I just thought, hang on, can this transport reach South Africa? It can't. Just. It can hit there, but not South Africa. That's close. That's close. Okay, but anyway, that's going to be it for this this round for me. Again, we'll watch the AI moves, and I'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care.